Enjoying some of our absolute favorite brands such as Chaco Canyon. It's been so much fun. Alrighty, so here's a little treat. A third of the quantity has already been selected just from one little sneak peek here on this Kingman Turquoise oval band ring. This always reminds me, I love this piece because it reminds me of angel wings. It does on the side. I'm sorry, Dan, we just lost sizes 5 and 6. So good news is we do have size 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12 yet still remaining. 5 flex pays under $12. We ship it to you in the next couple of days. It's a gift. Again, this is not all sales final, if not anything else. For gift giving, we've extended returns now until the end of January 31st, 2019. So gift with confidence, but what a great way to get started or to add to your collection. This is also from Chaco Canyon, a customer pick when we offered this at $80.40. Tell me a little bit about the artisan here. It just, am I right in saying it just, the sides remind me of angel wings. I love that.
The
it's so comfortable.
here is Irvin Sosi, and the sides are actually ceremonial feathers.
Yeah.
And so when you see that, you're gonna see the whole fan on each side. And the story behind it is that there's a bird that they call the red flicker bird, and behind the bird's tail feathers, it shines like the sun. I mean, it's got the red hues, the yellows, and everything on it. And they say that with a long time ago, all the different types of birds were coming together. The eagle was trying to place them in order and to tell them, you know, what their rank was in the world. And the red flicker bird was the last one, you know, to come to the meeting. And so as the eagle was trying to appoint each bird, you know, to what they were going to do, their station, the red flicker bird came up to him and was like, you know, what can I do? You know, what do you want me to do? And they were kind of annoyed with him. And so what the eagle said to him was, I want you to fly high up above the sky and, you know, right by the sun and come back. And so when he did that, the little bird flew up as high as he could, and they didn't see him anymore. So they all thought that, you know, something had happened, or either he flew somewhere else, and so they kind of just nodded him off. And so as the eagle was talking to all the other birds, they hear a big bang behind them. And actually that was the flicker bird. He came down and made like a creator on the earth. And so all the eagles went around the whole the earth and was wondering what was going on, because they seen smoke coming out and you know, just different red hues in it. And so behind the eagle, the red flicker bird was tapping him again and said, you know, what else can I do for you? And so they all were in awe, because they thought that maybe he died or something. And so the eagle told him, you know, since you went up as high above the sun and came back and was able to, wanting to do another task, you know, you're going to be the bird of blessings and blessing and healing. And so with the fan that you see in each side of that turquoise, it's to bless Father Sky. And so the eagle, besides the flicker bird, was able to fly high above the heavens and touch the sky.
Okay, I love this ring even that much more now because of that wonderful story. Okay, final opportunity. Definitely every single one of these will